war between Israel and Hamas has entered the 44th day. There is no end to the fighting. Israel is now looking to expand its operations into southern Gaza, while a deal to release the hostages still seems far away. More than 12,000 Palestinians have been killed in the war, as per the Gaza Health Ministry. This includes close to 5,000 children who have been killed. 1.5 million Palestinians have been displaced inside Gaza. WHO officials say that Gaza's largest hospital, Al-Shifa, is now a death zone after finding mass grave at hospital entrance. The assessment came after a visit by WHO and other UN officials to the hospital, which Israeli troops raided earlier this week.
In the last moments, the Israeli authorities confirmed and vowed whoever inside the hospital has to leave except the wounded, the surgeon and some of the medical and nursing staff. Not to mention that before 2 days they took around 1,500 bodies of martyrs in cars and they took them to unknown areas. Where did the bodies go? Nobody knows.
President Mahmoud Abbas calls on US President Joe Biden to intervene immediately to stop the ongoing genocide against our people in Gaza during a televised address. Today I address US President Joe Biden, who bears a special responsibility due to his international standing and significant influence on the Israeli occupation authorities, to intervene immediately to halt this aggression. Israeli PM says, until this moment, there was no deal for the hostages. On the hostage issue, there are many unfolded rumors, many false publications. I want to make it clear that until this moment, there was no deal, but I want to promise that when we have something to say, we will let you know, says Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu during a press conference. Elsewhere, a Hamas health official said more than 80 people were killed Saturday in twin strikes on a northern Gaza refugee camp, including on a UN school sheltering displaced people. Social media videos verified by AFP showed bodies covered in blood and dust on the floor of a building where mattresses had been wedged under school tables in Jabalia, the Palestinian territory's biggest refugee camp. Felipe Lazzarini, head of the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees, UNRWA, described horrifying images from the incident, while Egypt called the bombing a war crime and a deliberate insult to the United Nations. A separate strike Saturday on another building in Jabalia camp killed 32 people from the same family, 19 of them children. Hamas health authorities said,
They bombed the school right above us. I swear it was directly over our heads. We've been enduring the lack of food, water, and gas, praying to God for strength and patience, hoping for a better tomorrow. Sadly, they are gone, those poor people. The situation is catastrophic and extremely difficult. There is hunger, poverty, suffering, and countless difficulties. Alongside the road, there are martyrs and wounded individuals.
Without mentioning the strikes, the Israeli army said an ancient in the Jabalia region was under review. Pharmacies in Deir al-Bala, central Gaza, are facing shortages of medicines for chronic diseases and children's medicines as the war between Israel and Gaza rages on. More than half of Gaza's hospitals have ceased to function due to fighting, damage or shortages, and people are waiting 4 to 6 hours for half a normal loaf of bread. The UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees says 70% of the residents in southern Gaza, where raw sewage has begun to flow in the streets, have no access to clean water. The Palestinian people come out today with 2 messages. Stop the aggression, stop the massacres. We are one united people. What is happening in Gaza is another battle of dignity and honor. UN says some 1.6 million people have been displaced inside the Gaza Strip by 6 weeks of fighting, and Israel said Saturday its military was now expanding its operational activities in additional neighborhoods in the area of the Gaza Strip.